Hey guys, welcome back. This week, Babuk Ransomware source code was released, the mystery behind the Juniper Networks breach is clearing up, Chinese authorities arrest the hackers behind the Mozi Botnet, and our CVE of the week, a vulnerability in Netgear's D7000 allows unauthenticated users to reveal the admin password. Babuk Ransomware source code was released on a popular Russian hacking forum after months of infighting. Babuk is a Russian-based ransomware gang that started operating in 2021. The Babuk Ransomware gang made a name for themselves after their successful attack on the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police, where 250 GB of unencrypted files were stolen. This attack made Babuk world famous, but also made the US authorities put a target on their backs. This increased pressure from US authorities made the ransomware gang split after lots of infighting and accusations of betrayal. Now, one of the members of the ransomware gang, who claims to be a 17-year-old with terminal cancer, released Babuk's source code on a popular Russian-speaking hacking forum. The complete source code contains Babuk's Windows encryptor, decryptor, and what seems to be a private and public generator. Take a look at Babuk's complete source code in the description, but be careful, if you download the source code, you will also download the malware itself. In other news, the mystery behind the Juniper Networks breach is finally clearing up. In December 2015, the network technology corporation, Juniper Networks, alerted users that they found an unidentified code in their networks and that it seems that the company was breached. There was not a lot of information regarding who executed the attack, but one issue caught researchers' attention. The product that was targeted included a code written by the NSA. This piece of information made people suspicious that this code contained an intentional flaw put by the NSA so American spies could eavesdrop on Juniper's customers overseas. The NSA didn't respond, but now, 5 years later, some details are finally coming to light. 4 insiders told Bloomberg that Juniper installed the code even though employees knew about the flawed backdoor code to appease the Department of Defense, a big customer for the company. Another piece of data that was identified lately is that the hackers behind the attack are the Chinese hacker group APT5, who breached the code in 2012 and inserted their own backdoor. According to insiders, Juniper Networks knew about the 2012 breach but didn't understand its significance. Moving on, Chinese authorities arrested the hackers behind the Mozi IoT botnet. Mozi is a botnet known for targeting IoT devices using a peer-to-peer network structure, making it possible for the botnet to carry on infecting even if some of the nodes are taken down. Mozi was first detected in 2019, and during this time it managed to infect about 1.5 million command and control nodes and add them to its network. Most of these nodes are located in China and India, and the Chinese authorities were eager to find the people behind this harmful botnet. Last week, researchers from NetLab disclosed that the Chinese authorities arrested the hackers behind this botnet in June 2021. According to NetLab's researchers, Mozi's authors worked on upgrades to the botnet like mining Trojan capabilities before they were arrested. Even though Mozi's authors were arrested, the malware hasn't stopped spreading. Many nodes that are already infected continue to spread and infect others like them. Now for our CVE of the week, a vulnerability in Netgear's D7000 devices allows unauthenticated users to reveal the admin password and use it to execute arbitrary commands. This authentication bypass vulnerability affects the web interface of Netgear's D7000 devices. The vulnerability can occur since D7000 doesn't validate requests properly, allowing unauthenticated users to request any file, even files containing admin passwords. Using the admin password, an attacker can gain admin privileges and execute commands as if they were an administrator. This vulnerability was disclosed to SSD by an independent security researcher through the Secure Disclosure program. SSD reported the vulnerability to Netgear, who provided a patch to correct it, also stating that multiple other devices are also vulnerable to this vulnerability. We advise you to look at the advisory in the description below to see how you can protect yourself. That's it for now. More details about what we just mentioned can be found in the description below. Don't forget to follow us on our other channels to keep up with the latest news and advisories.